Dwight Freeney's back. Syracuse great. Back in the house. Now he's going to be suiting up and trying to help out the Seattle Seahawks in their pass rush. He's the fourth oldest defender now in the NFL. You take a look at Harrison and T. Newman still getting it done. And certainly Julius Peppers looks like he's beating Father Time right now. Does this going to help out there in Seattle?
What? I like this move because clearly Dwight Freeney is in good shape still. If he was not, I don't think the Seattle Seahawks would have signed him. When you look at what's going on, losing Cliff Averill for the entire season, you could use a situational pass rusher like Dwight Freeney, especially in late December leading up into the playoffs, to really cause a lot of havoc for your defense. At home in Seattle, where any offense, they must use a silent count.
Yeah.
And you allow this guy to get that jump, and that jump is still there as far as takeoff off the ball.
He helped out Atlanta a lot last year. People forget about that, right?
Remember what he did with Arizona when he spent time there? So over the last few years, when he has waited to be signed on to a team, he has really helped that team tremendously. So I expect the same thing.
I want to stay in the Pacific Northwest here for a second because Jeremy Lane's not very happy.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden the rumor is that he's going to lose his starting spot on Sunday, and Shaquille Griffin is going to be that starter opposite of Richard Sherman. Well, Jeremy took to Twitter and tweeted this out, basically saying, how do you get benched on an off day? So he had a day off, and now all of a sudden, staying in my lane. Nice use there, Jeremy. When you put these things out for us and for fans to see, this is kind of saying, hey, Pete, Coach Carroll, what are you doing? What are they doing? Is this the right move?
Well, you know, Jeremy has been a bit inconsistent. For such a long time, he has been the ideal slot corner for that defense. But when you're looking at base personnel, regular personnel, you know, 2 backs, 1 tight end, 2 wide receivers, he has been the outside guy starting opposite of Richard Sherman. Now the young rookie has really flourished. He has really done a tremendous job. They've been liking him since day one, and they believe he is the future, starting opposite of Richard Sherman.
Well, you see these numbers here, and again, they're still focusing and leaning on the Legion of Boom and this defense to get it done because the offense has really struggled so far. We've talked about that a lot here inside the league. So let's see if these moves that Seattle's doing, clearly that's what the focus is. They're shifting it on the defensive side of the ball.